Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And here we are with our level 50 park tutorial. I figured it was about time we got it done. And I know there's a lot of you guys are on that level 50, level 60 level. A lot of you guys have left comments asking about a park tutorial for that level. So I figured I'd go ahead and do it. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And I think you guys will like it. So before we go ahead and get started, I just want to give you guys a big thank you for all the support on the most recent videos. You guys have been super awesome, and I love it. I love bringing you guys exciting content and just being helpful. And, maybe you guys can learn something from it. My most recent video, the tournament video, I think I definitely helped a lot of you guys out. It was a good time. Another thing is we have a Discord server now. I made a Discord server. I didn't really know how to set it up, but I figured it out, watched some YouTube tutorials, and I got it set up. So if you guys are interested at all with chatting with some other people and I don't know, just hanging out, go ahead and join that. And I'm in there as often as I can be and leaving messages and helping you guys out. So let's go ahead and get right into the tutorial. So here we are with the tutorial. We got, I don't even know how many dinosaurs we got in here. Quite a few. So this is the exact amount of spaces you're going to have. All this empty grass space up here is going to be for like future levels. So if every time you level up, you get a space. So you guys will unlock these squares as you go and you can kind of build them out. But this is going to be the exact amount you're going to have for level 50. And same with all the decorations and the buildings. I made sure to keep those around level 50. Exceptions are this right here, which is from a recent event, so you guys should have this. If you don't have that, of course you can just put another dinosaur there because it's a 4x4 paddock, or it's the same size as a 4x4 paddock. So there's a boss statue here, but obviously you guys can replace that with whatever if you don't have that. But try to keep it pretty good. Try to get as many dinosaurs as I could because I know coins are definitely a struggle on the lower levels sometimes. And yeah, so if you guys like how this looks, we're going to go ahead and build it, and let's get started. So getting started, obviously, first thing we have to do is go ahead and remove all of our buildings and decorations and dinosaurs, and leaves us with this beautiful empty space here. So roads. So we're going to go ahead and start with the roads first. So we're actually going to just start down here because I think this will be easiest. So just, yeah, go ahead and build these roads out as you guys see, and after that, we're going to go ahead and get started with our decorations and our buildings. So, hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And, yeah, let me know what's your favorite Thanksgiving food for those of you that, celebrated and stuff. Me personally, I think it's probably going to have to be like rolls. I love rolls, man. That's one of my favorite things. I don't like stuffing, which is, I don't know. It's soggy bread. So it's like, I don't know. I never really found that very interesting, but, yeah, rolls probably my favorite. Mashed potatoes with the brown gravy. Ooh, that's it right there. But yeah, so that should cover all the roads. We're gonna get right on into start doing our decorations and buildings. So right here, I am going to show you guys exactly how many decorations and buildings I have, which is actually something I can do now because of the new like inventory menu. So all these right here is going to be exactly what is in this park. So as you guys can see, I didn't have any decorations before this, so this will be the exact amount. So I'm just going to slowly kind of scroll through here so you guys can get an idea if you want to buy them before, maybe, or not. It's up to you. Everything except the Apatosaurus fossils, which I think there's only one in this park, but I had one extra because I do my trades with them. But yeah, so everything right here, you guys can get an idea. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So obviously we're gonna start right here at kind of like the front, kind of middle area. And right here you can see we have our badge beacon. So we're gonna start around that and get going. So starting right next to our badge beacon here, we're gonna do a hot air balloon or a Cloud 9 balloon. Next to that Cloud 9 balloon, we're gonna have a couple decorations, or a decoration, I guess. We're gonna have a Velociraptor garden sculpture right there, and next to that Velociraptor garden sculpture, we're gonna have a fossil gift shop right here. Keeping going down this row, we're gonna do some other stuff. We're gonna do a jungle bean coffee shop, a tropical planter right next to that, and while we have our tropical planter out, we're gonna do one here as well. Next to those, we're gonna do a sky point and a geyser next to that. Just next to the Sky Point, we did a tar pit and then a Revolution Ferris wheel. Right after that, we did a modern arch as well as a hotel, if I can get to that. A hotel in the top of this space here. So just in front of that, we're going to have a dinosaur. This line, this strip right over here, this 3 wide space, we're going to do it just like this with a solar tracker at the top, a Triceratops garden sculpture, or a Stegosaur garden sculpture, sorry, an arcade, and a Pterosaur Cineplex right there. Keeping that same kind of direction down toward the bottom, we have a bonfire, and like you guys saw in the intro, we're going to do our rebirth celebration statue. Just like that. I really like that statue. It's definitely interesting. I think that's the first, like, 4x4 decoration. I'm pretty sure. Actual decoration, yeah. There are buildings, I guess, that are that size, but not decorations, I don't think. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have ones that are... I don't think there is, but... Anyways, moving on from that, we're going to do a extinction roller coaster right here. So, like 2 squares below that... that rebirth celebration statue, and we're going to fill those 2 spaces just above that with a tar pit for the 2x3 space, and next to the tar pit we are going to do our amber pedestal just like that. Right after that, we have our 1 ACU security office, so that's going to be our only one for the whole park. And next to that, if I can find it, the power generator, which I think is our only actual one for that as well. Next to that power generator, we have a solar tracker. Just to the left of that solar tracker, we are going to do a park. Is it a park oasis? It's a jungle conservation. My bad. Jungle conservation just there. And below that, we're going to do a fountain and a Velociraptor garden sculpture. For the last 2 spaces at the bottom, these are both 3x3 spaces. We're going to do a little arcade, you know, a pretty fun arcade. Could be Chuck E. Cheese, I don't know. And just in front of that arcade, we're going to do a conservation, or a carnivorous plant, just there. So that's going to kind of finish out this little section down here. So we're going to move up here in this area. Okay, so on the left of this, square, we're going to do a tropical planter and a Triceratops sculpture. I did also check my trades, and this is kind of crazy. They want to trade my concavinator for 7 milli food. Like, really? I'm 1 off on my concavinator. 1 more and I get level 40. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I might make a video just doing that. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. Leaving a comment down below. I have a couple hybrids I've been waiting to get. I can get Indoraptor. And, yeah, that level 40 concavinator. Let me know if you guys want to see that. And, we're going to do a hotel right here. And next to that hotel, we're going to do a couple decorations. We're going to do a fountain as well as a geyser just next to the fountain. Just above that hotel, we did a tropical planter and a jungle bean coffee shop in those 2 spaces. Now we're going to jump to these ones right here with a gift shop here, I forget what that one's called, and a Velociraptor garden sculpture here, a navigator blimp ride, that's what it is. So these 2 squares left right here between the solar tracker and the Velociraptor garden sculpture we just placed, we're going to do a geyser in the right side and a fountain on the left side. Just like that. Moving our way up around the park. We're going to start with this left corner here once we jump into this space. And we are going to do a speedy go-kart track. One of 2 that we have to place here in the park. Just above that speedy go-kart track, we're actually going to do a amazing maze. I think that's actually what it's called, amazing maze. Yeah, amazing maze. Just there. And in front of that maze, we're going to do 2 decorations, one of them being the lava crater. And one thing I like to do when I do the lava crater, I don't know, just because I feel like it makes sense. Like, I thought this out the other day whenever I was building this park, but next to that, doing a tar pit, if I can find it. Yeah, tar pit. I don't know. I feel like it kind of goes with the whole lava thing. Like it end up in tar, kind of around the lava pits. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it makes sense. I don't know. But I like the idea of that. So moving our way just kind of diagonally up to the right, skipping the big space that we have for the boss. We're going to do a tropical planter here. And in front of that tropical planter, we're going to do a maintenance shed. Because you got to have a maintenance shed, you know the employees got to be able to get their equipment, I guess. Just at the top in our last space, so this is all, you guys will not have this unlocked. So this is going to be, so I made sure to do this edge here. So grass would be like in this area here. So you guys don't got to worry about that. So just do roads like along that would be along the edge of the grass that you guys wouldn't have unlocked. But just in that top left corner, I guess, of the map, we're going to do a communication station. And in front of the communication station, we're going to do a modern arch. Yeah, just like that. Looks a lot like the St. Louis Arch. I'm from Missouri, so not from St. Louis, but I know what the St. Louis Arch is. Looks a lot like that. Just in front of that, we're going to do a Mosasaurus. It's not even called a Mosasaurus. Yeah, it is. A Mosasaurus sculpture. And next to that Mosasaurus sculpture, we're going to do a sky point, which is, I think, maybe our last sky point. I feel like we have more. Yeah, we do. We have 4 more. Damn, we have a lot of them. Yeah, sky points. We can get up, look at the park. I like to space those out kind of evenly. Because I feel like if I was going to a theme park, I don't know, I would want to like be able to go up and look at the dinosaurs from a high point. Next to that, we're actually going to do a Discovery Dig site. Just next to it, and below it, we're going to start. We're going to do some decorations there. We're actually going to do a building and a decoration. So we're going to do a Cloud9 balloon, and next to the Cloud9 balloon, we are going to do a amber pedestal. Our next couple spaces are going to be right here with a geyser and a Stegosaurus garden sculpture. This space in between here, we're actually going to have a decoration. So this is going to be in between 2 of our dinosaurs. But we're going to do a tropical boulevard just in the center. Make sure it's in the center with our 2 kind of roads coming out here. Next, kind of going upward next to the Discovery Dig site, we're going to do an arcade. And just behind the arcade, we're going to do a wooden bridge. And we're going to go below, like diagonally down below that arcade with a fountain right there. And next to the fountain, we're going to do a Velociraptor garden sculpture, if I can find that, right there. Just like that. We're going to move up to this space next with our Apatosaurus fossil and our Pterosaur Cineplex. So you guys can go ahead and pause it and see what I did for this next section. But we did a sky point, and below the sky point we did a geyser and a Park of Prehistory. To the left of that we did a Jurassic World flag, a Triceratops sculpture, and a modern arch. So that fills in this top kind of area up here. Moving down to the kind of right here. We're going to start it off with a Cloud9 balloon, and we're going to go to the right of that with a geyser. And to the right of that, we're going to do a Apatosaurus garden sculpture, like so. A Pterosaur Cineplex, Tropical Boulevard, Amber Pedestal, Jurassic World flag, and a Revolution Ferris wheel. So that kind of finishes that strip right there. We're going to move over to this strip here and do a blimp right at the top. Bonfire just below that. And to finish that off, we got a Jungle Bean coffee shop and a little fossil gift shop in the corner. To the right of those 2 we just placed, we're going to do our Extinction roller coaster right there. We're going to move over to this... we're going to move over to this next to this hotel, with a couple decorations being the tar pit and the arcade. And we have a VIP decoration here. If you guys don't have this, obviously you guys can place something else, but I figured you guys might have that by now. But I went ahead and did a Spinosaurus skeleton there. Okay, moving over to the right, just above the Ferris wheel, we're going to do a couple, and we're going to do the lava crater, and next to that lava crater, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to do a tar pit, because I like it. I like it a lot. Just below the Revolution Ferris wheel, we are going to do a Tropical Boulevard, one of my favorite decorations. Next to the collector, I think the collector badge is what it's called. We're going to do a fountain, and to the right of like the very top right corner here, we're going to do a arcade, if I can find it. I think it's at the top. Yeah, there it is. Arcade, and in front of the arcade, we're going to do a Mosasaurus sculpture, just like that. So the right side of these bigger, like 4 wide spaces, we're actually going to do a couple decorations, those being the geyser in the right, and we're going to do 2 tropical planters in the middle, like so, and on this left side, we're going to do a bonfire, so not a geyser, a bonfire, right there. So that's going to fill that in. Okay, we're going to move over to this spot next to the fountain. It's going to be pretty simple. We're just going to do a Tropical Boulevard. We're going to do 2 of those on either end. If I could find the place button. And then in between, we're going to do a solar tracker. I can't find the check mark. Just like that. Okay. In between the Spinosaurus skeleton and what we just did, we're going to do a Cloud9 balloon right there, and to the right of it, we're going to do a Velociraptor garden sculpture right there. Okay, moving to, I guess we're going to start at the, sorry, we're going to go just below this solar tracker in this 2 wide space, and we're going to do our last blimp ride, last navigator blimp ride. And just above that navigator blimp ride, we are going to do our Jurassic World flag, which is also our last Jurassic World flag. Next to, on either side of this collector token, we're going to do an Apatosaurus garden sculpture, if I can find it. I'm lost. Apparently, I don't know where it's at. It's right here. We're going to do our Apatosaurus garden sculpture, and to the left of it, we're going to do our boss statue. So I have the Alpha 06 statue, which we just got for the Halloween event. I like it. I like it. I will say, for those of you guys that are interested in, or enjoy building your parks, we got a little Scorpius Rex statue, which I feel like this came up before, maybe at some point, and we didn't get it. I think we were gonna get it and we didn't. So maybe it's coming back around, or maybe it's new. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have seen it before. But super excited to get that. I always love new decorations because obviously they don't really add any more to the base game. So like when they add some limited ones, it is nice. So make sure you guys go ahead and get that, which I'm sure you guys will, because any of you guys that are over like level 40 or whatever are going to be getting the flock creature, which, yeah, I know you guys are excited about that. And they actually changed the challenge. So the challenge was before have a level 40 major, which is the creature in the season pass. So you basically had to buy the $40 pass to get it, which was like, that was what was leaked. So it wasn't out yet, but that's what was leaked. And yeah, they changed it to now it's get 15,000 season points. So very good. I'm super glad they changed that, and that would have been terrible if they didn't. But yeah, everybody was pretty upset about it being the level 40 major. But anyways, hopefully you guys saw what I did there with the Sky Point, the wooden bridge, and the Park of Prehistory, as well as the speedy go-kart track here. Now in the top of this 4x8 space, I guess, we're going to do a hotel, which is actually our last hotel right there. So, you know, for when you want to stay at the park, you might need to get a hotel. Got a geyser here. And I can imagine for that hotel, it's probably pretty expensive to stay there. I mean, look, if I went to a dinosaur park, I can't imagine it'd be cheap. I mean, Disneyland's pretty expensive, you know. Jungle conservation up here at the top of this space below the blimp and the Velociraptor garden sculpture. Below that, we're going to do a Stegosaurus garden sculpture. We're getting down to our last few decorations, so should be pretty easy. We're going to do a wooden bridge right here. Below the wooden bridge, we're going to do a Triceratops sculpture. To the So in this space here, below the, like in between the Triceratops sculpture and the geezer, we're gonna do a heliport. If you guys want more dinosaurs, you can take away that heliport and put a carnivore or an amphibian there. So that'll kind of help you guys with that. If you guys need more space for dinosaurs, we're gonna do a lava crater, as well as a pterosaur cineplex. We're down to our last of each decoration, so I think we just have this area down at the bottom here, which is pretty nice. We're going to do our Triceratops sculpture, being our last one, over in this little 2x2 space over here. We're going to go below that, right here in this 4x4 space. We're going to do another Discovery Dig site. Once again, you can replace that for another dinosaur if you need the space. We're going to do our... Oh, that's not what I mean to do. We're going to do a wooden bridge, as well as our sky point, just like that. To the left of those that we just now placed, we're going to do an arcade and a solar tracker. So the solar tracker is going to be up the top, and the arcade is going to be in that last space, just like that. We're going to move on to our last couple spaces here, and then we'll get on to dinosaurs, but we have our extinction roller coaster right there, and to the left of that, we're going to do a tropical boulevard, and we're going to do a gift shop from there, just like so. To the left of the gift shop, we're going to do an amber pedestal, and we're going to do a jungle bean coffee shop, just like that. These last two spaces right here, we have our tropical planter in the top and our maintenance shed at the bottom right there. And that is it. That's going to be all of our decorations. So if you guys are going to go ahead and place the dinosaurs yourselves, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And for anyone that's going to stay, we're going to go ahead and get started with our dinosaurs. So just remember this while I was placing my dinosaurs down. But don't forget, if you guys have, you don't have to scroll all the way over here to click on this. You can actually just click on the navigator, click on this, and go to enclosures. So for anyone who might have forgot that, which I did, yeah, you guys can go ahead and do that, and that's going to be the kind of quickest way, I guess, to go ahead and get to your creatures. So for our herbivores, we have, so I went ahead and did Brachiosaur, Therizinosaurus, and another Therizinosaurus. We did Argentinosaur next to that, and a Dracorexion 2. We did Pachycephalosaurus. We did Tajungasaur, Stegosaur, and at the top next to the Apatosaurus sculpture, we did a Apatosaur. We did Triceratops next to the Triceratops sculpture. We did an Ankylodocus and a Suprosaur. Up at the top, we have Smoothie, which is our new one. We have Parasaurolophus and Kylosaurus. Down at the bottom, we have Nasutoceratops and Bonitosaura. That is going to be it for our herbivores. Now, at the end of this video, I am going to collect all this XP. So, for those of you that stay, you can watch me collect it and see if we make it to level 93. So, placing our flyers down, we have Aerotitan up here. We have Pteranodon to the right. We have Pterodactylus next to Euphocephalus here. We have Scabibird. We have Zygopteryx. We have whatever this is. We have the Dragon Bird, and we have Alenqua over here to the left, and just above that we have Tapijara. I think that's going to be all of them, I do believe. It does look like it. So that's all our Pteranodons, and it's all our pterosaurs. Not Pteranodon. Pteranodon is a bird. So our pterosaurs. We're going to move on to carnivores next. So for our carnivores, we're going to go ahead and have Majungasaur up top. We're going to have Ophicodon and Dimetrodon next to Stegosaur here. We're going to go ahead and have Dracavinator and Carnoraptor here. Next to kind of those, we have a Velociraptor and Velociraptor Gen 2. To the right, bottom right, we have Tyrannosaurus Rex and Gowanlong. To the left of that, we have Carnotaurus and Giganotosaurus. Below that, we have Leucistic Baryonyx, Dilophosaur, and Ceratosaur. Moving up top, kind of in front of the hotel, we have Indominus Rex Gen 2, Spinosaurus, Rexy, the star of the show. We got Blue, so we like to have those, you know, kind of in our main park. We got Compies over here, below the Rebirth statue. Next to that, we have Giga. Down at the bottom, we have Pyroraptor. And above that, we have Rage, and we have Allosaur next to the grass. And just above that, we have Irritator, and that's going to be all of our carnivores. So we're going to go and do our last one, amphibians. So starting with our amphibians, we have Caprasuchus, and below that we have Metrocanthus, whatever it is. We have Prionosuchus, Ichthyostega. To the very right side, we're going to have Flaffy. We're going to have Labyrinthiodon, or whatever, and we got Limo, we got Kool-Aid, Coolasuchus. We're going to jump all the way to the left, and we're going to have Prestasuchus here. We're going to have Diplotator down here. And our last one is going to go ahead and be Sarcosuchus. And that is going to be it for all of our dinosaurs. If you guys enjoyed, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. For those of you that want to see the XP, here we are. Let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully it gets us to level 93. I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't even know how many this is. I don't think it's going to get us there. But it's going to be close. Come in. XP. Oh, we got a lot right here. Yes. Yes. So for those of you that stay to the end, comment XP. I might put you in the next video. And, yeah, that's it. We almost made it. Pretty close. I'm going to go and pick all these up. And, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. And, let me know what level you guys want to see next. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day.